Memo bibi akwaba eba Melodies TV so. Earlier on, made the story bremo on a branch a friend no Richard Sky. In the sense say ono ena oye journalist awode anti-LGBTQ bill no ako Supreme Court award katre judges no say momo mpene Emma Ekufado ensign Emma embedane mra. And I gave 4 solid reasons in here. Nkrofo susu se Richard Sky no oye adwuma ma MPP anase Ekufado na asoma ne se won konkoye se wuntie ya don't worry sa 4 reasons no untie ya se nya meka no don't worry na me a me de no beto aso me de sa story no beto aso na wate ase. Now in one of the reasons, and I told you say we will go deeper into it, and the reasons was that Richard Sky ikra no ye kan nipa kra waboa no wabrabo we mu se wo beda ne journalist se wo ko school kra na Gabby Otchere Darko na aboa no. Okay, enti no eno so ka ho bi na nkrofo ka se MC Ekufado ene na ebusuafo na asoma no na sa reason no na ye behwe old post bia trendy wo social media nda me ne wo kasa nkrofo post say well ensemo Gabby kan fa abrantie ne ho no eni na tresa abrantie no senior America no oye adwuma ama Gabby allegedly. Okay, just because Gabby nso ka say wo bi Fanko Supreme Court na branch no as already akodia, then allegedly no oye adwuma ma Gabby. That's what people are saying. Now let's read what Gabby Otchere Darko said about Richard Sky on 17th August 2016, and that was Richard Sky saying birthday. Now Gabby asemo kind was say, I have helped train a few journalists in my 3 decades in the media, many of whom are editors, etc. Today, I will single out Richard Sky for special mention. Inti Gabby ka se wono 30 years ni we training journalists wo Ghana pa ebi mu ye editors ene enyamanyama. Inti ono Gabby ne nsa no adwuma de wo Ghana media ni mu pa for 30 years. That time 2016 asem na oka ho. Inti 2016 no oka se we training journalists for 30 years wo Ghana. Na nipa ba kwa wono Gabby a trainer and the person wa kan ho asem Richard Sky. A branch ya ende what they asem no akwakopi Supreme Court anti-LGBT akwakopi Supreme Court no. Now I say he walked into my office late 2001. I believe with no experience but a certificate of which I took no notice. So I say 2001. Someone Gabby Ken or na or kan 2016. It's not just 15 years ago. So that time from that time, 2001, 2016, the another was 15 years ago. It's not Gabby Otchere in 2001, no, Richard Sky, ekitane certificate, and na obora Gabby office. So pemwa. But that time no so no. Na Gabby no also no one Richard Sky certificate. Also no the one. Also on paper, he was not what I would employ. Yet he had something. Hunger. So what's one no Gabby Nesha? Richard Sky no nyobia e was a woman ejuma kra. But Osha branch here no esha once sanda to me show bi hu ne said dabi nipa kro we bibi duane mu. To Osha branch ne hwa hu ne said dabi. Nipa kro me hwa ne paper so ne nyama onyobia o se fata se me man ejuma. Nanso me te ne kasa me hu ne said dabi a branch we bibi eti ne mu bibi duane mu. Ati ase. O se hunger. O se the hunger in his eyes was unmissable. Actually say a comma na dabra. You can say hunger and you say literally say a comba. Utumi hun say determination. You can say obi o determination and you to make say the person has hunger. Just so pursue ye juma on fa ho utuanika we ntuanika determination and ne hunger no. So say wo hwe say na hunger sa determination yi e wo Richard Sky ne nimu a untumi mmes wo be hun say da bia branch we mini ejuma. Gabby asema o kan no. I see, it was what got me. A good journalist is one with hunger. Hungry for knowledge, hungry for information, hungry for gossip, hungry for a story, hungry for the truth, always hungry for a new angle. I signed him up immediately, raw as he was, flawed as he seemed. Within 3 weeks, I called him to my office and said, Richard, I want you to specialize in investigative journalism. It was na Richard Sky any qualification bia nanso ono Gabby Emma na ejuma nti ye kan obi a wo Richard Sky a Gabby because no nsem fata say obema na ejuma kra na so hu no ho na no ma na adwuma epe aketua ma no nti 3 weeks in eno ka tell Richard Sky say Richard Sky me pese wo ba beda na investigative journalist se ne Anas oye no wambo Anas din mi na me dey Anas edin ka ho but o ka tell Richard Sky say me pese wo ba beda na investigative journalist o say he beamed. He took his chance, allowing his anger to lead him like a headlamp inside a dark tunnel with hidden treasures. He mined and mined. Within the shortest time, other more experienced journalists had to struggle with Sky for a banner headline. 4 or so years later, he walked into my office one day with hesitation unknown to me about Sky in his eyes. I said, boss, I don't know how to say it, but I've been offered a job with that new radio station, City. My response was swift. Congrats. I hate to see you go, but I am glad to see you grow. Go make your mark. Richard, Samens is a great coach. I have to warn you though, I will continue to be your harshest critic. Best of luck. The sky isn't your limit. My younger brother, keep on soaring. So I say, Oma Richard Sky ejuma, Emma ne baby say one share. Or share ho ewiye Richard Sky boy juma. And listen, and I'm not going to lie to you. That is why yesterday I told you, say for me personally, I feel disappointed, say Richard Sky at the idea way Ako Supreme Court, because the truth of the matter is that when it comes to journalism, you can't, when it comes to interviewing and doing the journalistic work, for me, Richard Sky was the best, or he is the best. Into Gabby Richard Bojuma later na Richard Bekatren say when ya ejuma e wo city eno ka den so okay don't worry o de ekọ enya hwe ekọ eno ma ne koye enti sa old post ena nkrofo akwakofa ba omo allege say Gabby Otchere Darko was more like Richard Sky's first boss ono no bo ano se sa na ti dia ende se Gabby no edin kan ba beka say obi mfa asem ne nko Supreme Court na Richard edi akode a then omususu say a family decision eno take. For those who have not heard that part, the reasons why Ghanaians are blaming Akufo-Addo and accusing him say onona Oshe Richard Sky Supreme ne suit we yechino yenko tie that video memo obi bia kwaba eba Melodies TV so Msenra me betre mo the identity of papa na wada screen so no me mamoti ase say ye friend no Richard Sky, one of my mentors when it comes to the media space. Metie no for a very long time ewo City FM. Na Richard Sky is receiving fire from Ghanaians and they are menel say all because Endra onona eba bontini hu say what the anti-LGBTQ bill no akwa mu ewo Supreme Court. Na dia wope every Supreme Court ho and say ma President Akufo-Addo sign a bill no. The major relief and Richard Sky ope from Supreme Court and no say Supreme Court Emma ruling na Supreme Court tenka say Akufo-Addo eni kwan say was signing. Ghana for bebre aba bonten aba bebo Richard Sky echi. Emma Nkrofo accusing no say oye puppet of the MPP. Na MPP and na President Akufo-Addo and na asoma no. And I will know Richard Sky or yes way. Now I'm going to show you the reasons why Ghanaians are blaming Richard Sky, and I'm going to show you the reasons why people are saying say President Akufo-Addo and also Richard Sky say onfa adiewe enko Supreme Court so that President Akufo-Addo benya ni 3 edidim. Maybe mamo the reasons why Nkrofo ka sansem we ni now, so you'd want to wait for that. And then first time we have subscribing and click the notification bell so you understand latest news be about one sabeka. My mama watch say now one of the reasons and they say the first reason Nkrofo ebo Richard Sky echi ka say President Akufo-Addo and the shenichi any. Now in 2015, okay, Richard Sky at the Charlotte say NDC time omode no babe dane electoral commission no. Richard Sky at the Charlotte say equal court in 2015 Osiu Charlotte say or the equal court Charlotte say who was appointed by Mahama. Okay, Richard Sky Osiu Charlotte say na nko pese ye clear no e free ho. Na Richard Sky that time now Osiu Charlotte say no. Nipa kra na oye ne lawyer afenyo marking. Okay, nipa kra na oye ne lawyer afenyo marking. Now, and that yeka MPP. In fact, parliament people believe that the reason why afenyo marking ye na babe than the majority leader and they say or say Chimensa Bonsu etia sa LGBT sebe in kwasi asem no. Into say Chimensa Bonsu was in support of the anti-LGBTQ bill. But afenyo marking na so far now we the only MPP MP na emse walker city bill no. Aye de afenyo marking ebabe majority leader. So a lot of people are believing that was the reason why aye de afenyo marking ebabe than the majority leader, because of the LGBTQ anti-LGBTQ agenda. So that ono be kuntia. Into we here Endra and Endrechi afenyo marking babe press conference on the anti-LGBTQ la bill na no afenyo marking no or kasetia bill no. And afenyo marking was the only person. No MPP MP, because normally say majority leader press conference na other MPP MPs no eba betanichi. He was the only person, no MPP MP. So people believe say afenyo marking, because afenyo marking press conference na semwa waka ene say ono afenyo marking nyaya na nka Ghana ni bi nsori non fa bill ni nya den enko Supreme Court. Non challenge Ghana ni bi nsori non challenge bill no at the Supreme Court. Afenyo marking na semwa waka ene no. Into account asem no the day after and Richard Sky so sorry ya wode ade no call inti ngofo susu say oh afenyo marking ne kra no oye Richard Sky lawyer emra na NDC wa aban mu no na Richard Sky ASU NDC and wo sue government officials or the afenyo marking NSU NSS na assemblity dia and the Richard Sky no MPP for na soma no. So this is one of the reasons intia ye ka say Richard Sky MPP for NIA den na soma no. Now the second reason any mama Otchere say Richard Sky no ye kan ne papa pa enye se ne papa wo no ba ne papa waboa no wiase we mu pa Gabby Otchere Darko. Now I'll bring you a post, an old post of Gabby Otchere Darko later in the day. In someone na Gabby Otchere Darko kan fa Richard Sky ho send you no Gabby Otchere Darko eboa Richard Sky send your fan no edi ni ko school nti ye kan Richard Sky ni school komu ni media ejuma wo ye nipa kra waboa no wa brabo mu pa Gabby Otchere Darko. And then Gabby Otchere Darko so eba be encourage say wo bi mfa asem ne nya den enko court enko Supreme Court and Richard Sky so asori de akọ. So and also your second reason angrofo eka say well and the Richard Sky no o she MPP echi and Akufo-Addo na asoma no. The third reason clear man angrofo kakra say Akufo-Addo mpo na asoma Richard Sky ne say and run Richard Sky de ade ne ko Supreme Court. Now so Endrechi and a President Akufo-Addo enem rofofo kwa kasa wakatro mo say asem ne kra na obi de akọ Supreme Court into no Akufo-Addo no on sign into rofofo no mo munsuru. Enti aman rofofo ka say say na Richard Sky de ade ne ko Supreme Court there. Endrechi a President Akufo-Addo ko kansa asem no eye de na tre say omo kokohia eno omo decide say Richard Sky mfa nko ene Akufo-Addo ni di nkan ba be kan ya na because ye ntia ase. How is President Akufo-Addo nya magician? Me Melody Samiti he so china me the assembly kokodan Supreme Court sabe se me nkan tre wa untumi nka ho asem ana me boa wa wutie mi se me ma me kan tre mo wa ha se oh asumesi ana Melody se busuanfo amutie mi ochina me the assembly ko Supreme Court se untumi nko bebi nko ka se Melody's person the assembly ko Supreme Court ba se me ka tre enne say oh ochina me the assembly ko Supreme Court and then obetumi akwa katro bi nti ngrofo susu say President Akufo-Addo telling the international community a day before the case was actually filed at the Supreme Court no and not say it was a discussion President Akufo-Addo suma Richard Sky so wonkonko ye nti akwa ye say afenyo marking Gabby Otchere because afenyo marking esi obi mfa nko Gabby Otchere Darko so si obi mfa nko na president ababe announce ni ye ka Gabby Otchere Darko ni afenyo marking na omutu ni na no triangle ni papa baako a ono nso hye mfinfin Richard Sky because ono na oni afenyo wo link ono nso na oni Gabby wo link and the sad ya no munim de dada plan and omo de hye nsa so mfa nko. This is also the third reason why people are blaming Richard Sky and people are accusing him say President Akufo-Addo and MPP and Asomano so one for case no enye den engo Supreme Court. Now the fourth reason is quite interesting and you want to wait for it. Now the fourth reason is this. Lady bi ewo Ghana. Owo YouTube ha. Sa asem no kresi ye no 2 years ago me beka ho asem. I think 2 or 3 years ago me beka ho asem on platform we so. But me sure say mumu bebre na mu refi. Lady bi young girl just around 20s, early 20s, middle 20s. Your friend no ama governor. Ama governor ni din no. Lady ni din no ama governor. Owo YouTube account. Na ama governor ne de ono de o se wono no oye oka LGBTQ phone ho ono de o sha ase e candidate ache that time we creating a YouTube channel e ya no taika e wo no YouTube channel so o se ono de one mmada one mmemada into sometimes oba no YouTube oba no o twa video e wo YouTuber no wo kan wom se wo ende de me ne obema enenam o wochina me ne oba na edeti o kasa ansem ni na ya na o ye storyline no kasa ansem no eya na nkrofo nso ni gini video so ama governor no na ama governor we eye lawyer wa Ghana ha wa call law school inti law school na eya na okone kra na sometimes eya na otwa ho video omo try exams a eya na osua de a no oka ho asem and all that ama wa pass ama governor we o wa pass fine wa pass law school no fine ama wo be graduation. The day after graduation, once a law school, no school now, they will call you to the bar. The day after the graduation, they say the day after, the day before the graduation, ama governor to the bar no. Juana Ghana General Legal Council, omo law school ni so no. Throw a letter bema ama governor say yem fano as a lawyer ewo Ghana. Ama governor no na ne ohwe ni videos a na adwen ni na ne aim ni na so beda ne lawyer nti omo betro letter man say ye mfa no as a lawyer e wo Ghana die nti a ye say okasa about LGBT4 otumi so camera sini so na wo confess ya na wo confirm say ane oyo oba na so oni oba da na sa nyama na wo ye no entwa yi ema law ejuma no enim egu ase ene hunti ye man nda ne lawyer wa Ghana General Legal Council for letter wa trauma ama governor no no na Ghana for say inti General Legal Council for no betre say e obi na ba report ama governor ne momo ni pa ko no kwakotwe ama governor videos e no de be ma General Legal Council for no inti General Legal Council for Ghana for some mo kan say na nipa nso chi mo odin o na nipa kra ye kan ye say oye ama governor ne classmates. So mo say na nipa nso chimo odin e na wa hwa na nipa kure for wa ko school ewie wo be graduate na wa hye da akwakotwe ni videos akwakọ report no da bi nipa we de chimo odin ni ye ko hwa letter na nipa kro ne tro ya wo de report ama governor no na nipa kro no letter no ne number e wo letter ne so no eye Abranche Richard Sky nipa kro ne nso address eye Abranche Richard Sky muti ena nipa kro so ka say oye ama governor ne classmate on ne no na graduate or trouble letter nim ye kwa share list of graduation list no mo graduate with ama governor no na Richard Sky nso din wom te hwa na Ghana for beka say satan na Richard Sky sa asem win by nti hwa na Ghana for ebebo Richard Sky echi say wutrim odin papa into what national shame or bay ako school we ye be calling it to the bar wa wonim say they be watching the videos so waka so we no there ne dadwin ni san say wo Richard Sky wo mpe LGBT killings and seminti no wakwa fa videos na wo dey report no amende ye say ye mfa lady no ye say ye mfa no as lawyer it is that time na LGBT4 no omo di omobufu ato Richard Sky so say oyobi a otan LGBT4 inti ende se ye pass mra na se mra no ba ne LGBT a na nka nipa ba kwa nka o se ne nije Richard Sky because it was alleged through the letter ye the report ama governor no say yes Richard Sky ene kokko report no se ni America no because nipa ko ne number ene ne address ene bibia no and the letter was not supposed to be leaked inti e ko leaky letter no and a letter ne babe leaky ni hu number ni hu say say Richard Sky in the number inti Ghana for bu befu no inti ana make say inti say nne obi a wetumi take action bi eti obi because nipa kono publicly declare so LGBT ni a and ye kan wo kra na nka say we nije but ono na ende wono so kwantia LGBT nkrofo say we die ejuma because ye nim say wo de won pe LGBT for and de ba ne sen na se mra ba na mra ne tia LGBT a wo na wo di mirika e de asem na ko Supreme Court se me empase na trese obi na asoma. These are the reasons why people are accusing him. Montre mo adwin me da ase.